y'all, welcome back to my real life vlogs. Today I am at Home Goods because I need to get me a laundry hamper because the one I have is really just lump. And then hopefully I might go in here and find me some decor for my room just to make me want to be in there more, because my room just doesn't have anything on there. So hold on, let me get a little sip of my drink. Oh, my water. I hate that noise. I need to get another lid. But yeah, we're here. We're going to go and do a little bit of shopping. Not too much because I'm on a budget. Okay. This one is $39. But it's nice. It's nice and it's strong and heavy. It won't bend like my other one. Be able to hold up all my clothes. You know, I think I'm just gonna keep my hamper because I'm not spending $39 on a dirty clothes hamper. Like, that's crazy. I'm not financially there. That's insane. Like, what? What? $39? I left Home Goods with absolutely nothing. Okay, I went into Ulta before I went into Home Goods because I wanted to try a new hair product. This is it right here. It is black owned, Afro Latina, and I'm excited. I've heard really good reviews on it. It has no sulfate, silicone, or parabens. It's aloe, avocado oil, and shea, like shea butter. Huh? It creates a bouncy, shiny, frizz-free, voluminous curl, defines and holds curls without leaving hair crunchy. I love that. We're going to Cava. Cava is open in Moreno Valley. I just looked it up. The last time I was there, I was screaming, "Oh my gosh, there's a Cava!" Excuse me. And now it's open. So we're going there instead of sitting and eating at Chili's. We'll sit and eat at Cava, maybe. I might just have a MukBang in the car because I don't have my stand. I don't even have my stand while I'm driving, so I'm holding it and driving, which is not responsible at all. Don't do what I'm doing, okay? Okay, let me pay attention. I'll be back with y'all when I get to Cava. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're here. Oh my gosh, it's open. Oh my gosh, I got my Cava. First of all, I need to get out of my fear of recording in public. Like, I did not want to pick up my camera at all. Like, I did not. I'm excited. I got a chicken feta. What is it? A chicken feta bowl. It was a chicken feta pita wrap, but I got it in a bowl instead with arugula, pickles in here. I got cucumbers, tomato. I got onions, hummus, sapphire rice. Oh, and chicken. I think that's it. I really want to do a MukBang, and y'all can't really see me with this lighting. I also got this strawberry citrus drink. Yummy. I already know it's gonna be so good because it's got real strawberry bits in it. Let me go to a location so I can sit at and do this MukBang for y'all. We'll get a good view and everything. So let me get right back to y'all. Hopefully this is a better, yeah, it is. I'm sitting outside of Lowe's to get this MukBang. I should have told her no pickles. But they good. I wonder what kind of sauce this is. I don't know. smells like a vinaigrette. Or just a little bit on there. They be barely trying to give you any dressing. Like, girl. Oh my gosh! I'm about to eat Cava for the first time! What? Mmm. Take a bite, y'all. Mmm. Everything is so well seasoned. I don't know what. This is a real strawberry citrus drink. It don't taste like they added any extra sugars or nothing in that. Mm. This is so good. I'm not even halfway through and I am full. One thing I can say is if you do not love yourself, you will literally take anything from anybody. You will take any type of disrespect from anybody, not even knowing it, not even knowing that it's happening right in front of your face and you're oblivious to it because you don't have any respect for yourself. You know, I had to realize that a long time ago. It came to a point where I was literally crying on my freaking knees, like asking, why the hell do I keep putting myself in these situations with these people who I know don't care about me, but me not wanting to be alone and just stick with them and have somebody there. That's where I was. Like, I just wanted somebody there. Like, I didn't care who it was. I just needed somebody to just get me out of how I was feeling for that moment. But then I got to a point where, you know, well, I was kind of forced because I just got tired of the disrespect. Like, I forced myself to be alone. I forced myself to figure out, why the hell do I feel like I need company? And it's crazy because for almost a whole year, I was by myself. I took myself out on dates. I literally pampered myself. I didn't want to hang out with anybody. I didn't want to be with anybody on the weekends. I didn't want to go to movies with anybody. I wanted to do everything by myself. I didn't need anybody to do anything for me. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool alone. I don't need you. I wasn't hitting up my girlfriends. I wasn't calling nobody, texting nobody. I was in my solitude journey. And then I got a job outside of me doing DoorDash, which was security, and I met Kawan. And Kawan was somebody who brought me out of my solitude journey. Like, I can't tell you how we just connected, but it felt like we've known each other for years. Like, our first date, like, and after that we were inseparable. Like, we have never left each other's side after that first encounter. And that is crazy. Now that I'm a year and a half into the relationship, I don't know how to be alone anymore. So now I'm getting back into this journey where it's okay for me to go out on dates and sit at tables alone, because I used to do that, But now it's uncomfortable because, like I said, for a year and a half now, I've been with this one person, confiding in this one person, doing everything with this one person, which is Kawan. And now it's just me. Or even if it's just like going out to eat, like having that type of company, having his energy, his personality next to me. So now it's just me. Like, I could have sat there and ate in Cava. You know, I could have set up my phone somehow and ate in Cava, but I did not do that because I'm not comfortable with doing that yet. And I have to get uncomfortable, and the only way I can do that is forcing myself to sit down in places that I don't want to be at until I can get comfortable. Y'all, it's a uphill battle, you know, with finding yourself. I still struggle. Like, even with my hair, I still have my days where I'm like, I'm so tired of being bald. I want my hair to grow back. Like, I wish I never cut it off. Like, I have my days where I'm insecure about my arms, I'm insecure about my legs, I'm insecure about the cellulite on my booty. Like, there are days where I'm just like, what the hell? But there's a reason why we do certain things. There's a reason why we were put on this earth. We may not know the reason right now, but I just know that I'm not a weak person. I'm a strong individual. I'm resilient. And the only way to push through, the only way is to push through. The only way is to push through. If you fall back, you're only delaying what is for you. You gotta keep going. Like, this YouTube stuff is hard. Editing every single day, making sure you're posting good content, making sure you're editing a thumbnail to where it gets people to click, because it don't matter if the editing is so good in the video, they're not gonna click because the title is whack or the thumbnail is whack. Let me get into the bite. I just want to be a human being and just live, you know. I don't want to work for anybody. I just want to work for me. And I feel like you're still always going to be working for somebody no matter what you do. Like, you know, even if you have your own business, you're working for the customers. Like, you want them to come back to you. You want them to know, like, hey, yo, I'm really going to make sure you get what you need. And so you can be a returning customer and keep their business rolling. There's so much that goes into being yourself. So much work that goes into being authentic. And that's what separates the weak from the strong. Because the weak gonna act like somebody else, but the strong, they gonna stand in their personality, they gonna stand in who they are, and they gonna rock that shit no matter what. No matter what nobody says, nobody thinks. It's their world. And that's where I'm at with life. Like, I don't care what anybody says or anybody thinks about what my life is or where my life is at or where it's going. At least I'm fucking trying. At least I'm doing something. Like, what? And even if I wasn't doing anything, like, why does that matter? Like, y'all do not understand. People really, no, you probably do. You probably experience this on a daily. People really do not mind their business because their life is that miserable. I don't know somebody out there with a really good life that's out there minding other people's business. I don't. It's like, where do you find the time? Where do you find the time, the energy to do all that? I'm full. I don't want to waste it. All I needed was one dressing. Due to how this bowl is very seasoned, all I needed was one. Let me tell you something. although right now you may not want to go and get something healthy to eat, remember what those people are gonna say when you lose all that weight. Bro, what the fuck? No way that's her. No way she did it. No way she pushed through. Oh no, she had to be on a Ozempic. You know what? I should give y'all a story time on how I used to date this guy who sold cocaine. Y'all, what? What? That's how low I freaking was. Low self-esteem. No respect for myself. No self-love. No nothing. Just wanting to be with somebody. Oh my gosh, bro. And I wouldn't even say he was like my ex. Like, he didn't even like genuinely ask me correctly. He's like, I mean, do you want to? Like, do you want to be my girl? Like, what's up? Like, I met him on Tinder, of course. Of course. You meet a man that's just really looking for some PUSSY on some on an app, but act like they're looking for a relationship, because it is a dating app for you to take the girls out on dates, not just meet them so you can F them. But that's what most men used it for, as a site to pick up women. Sorry, I got stuff all in my teeth. And of course we hit it off quick, because I was a desperate little girl looking for some love that needed it from the household, not from these ain't cheat. Let me not say that. Not from these young men that also needed love from their mother and father and did not get it. So instead of them doing the healing, they went out there and just messed up a whole bunch of women and did not care. And along the way, some of them have kids and some of them don't. But back to my story, he actually had a kid. He had a daughter, and I was the stepmom for like, what? How long was I even talking to him? Maybe like 3 months. And it's crazy was, the baby wasn't even living with him. The baby lived with the grandmother. Y'all know how that go. The grandmother taking care of the baby, for real. You don't really have a relationship with your daughter because you're not really going to see her all of that. Like, how kids spell love is Time. And all he did for work was sell cocaine, not even weed, cocaine. And I didn't know that when I first started talking to him. One day we were in a car and he just did the drop off while I was in the car, and I'm like, oh, he went and go pick up some too. Like, you know, I really did some dangerous things. Like, just being in that car with somebody doing that, I could have went to jail. Just being in the car with a legal substance, just doing dumb stuff. I never tried it. I never did anything like that, and he never encouraged me. He like literally said, no, don't you ever. First of all, he didn't want me to be around it, but he sold it around me. Like, he didn't want me to look at him while he was doing it, but he sold the stuff around me. I think this was around like Valentine's Day, when I knew I was just like holding on to nothing. I just wanted somebody. Like, when it came down to Valentine's Day, he literally bought my gift while I was sitting in the car. Like, he drove to Walmart and bought my gift while I was sitting in the car. Like, he bought me and his daughter a gift while I was sitting in the car. He's like, I don't care about Valentine's Day. But I'm like, I do. Like, I like Valentine's Day. It's love day. Like, I don't care. Like, girl. And I'm just like, why not? Why not you like it? And little TMI, that man gave me a BV, bacteria vaginosis, I think. Yeah, and I had to like go and get some capsules, put it in my vajayjay for like 7 days. Them honey pot little capsules, and put it in. I didn't need to go to the hospital, thank God, or get no medication. I've never had any STDs, no nothing. I've never had anything. Thank you God. I've never had anything. Not even thank you God, just like it just didn't happen. Like, it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. It wasn't meant to happen, and I'm glad it didn't happen. Like, you know, it took me till I was 25 for my frontal lobe to freaking develop, for me to be like, oh, you need to freaking chill. You really need to work on this. You really need to get up in this. You really need to work harder and stop waiting for somebody to come save you. Hello. Like, you know what makes no sense is that parents that are so critical and so mean on their young kids that haven't had their frontal lobe fully developed, it makes no sense to me. Like, of course they're doing stuff like this. They're kids. Of course they're doing stuff like this. They're not adults. They don't know better. And even if they do, of course they're gonna freaking F up, because they're going to make mistakes. They're supposed to make mistakes, because mistakes are gonna make or break you, right? Mistakes make a person or could break a person, but most of the time it makes a person. It makes you not want to do that again, right? If I put my hand on a stove while it's on, oh my God, I'm burning. And then the reaction I get from it is that my hand is completely red. You think I'm gonna do that again? No. Kids are supposed to make mistakes. They're learning. It's our job to approach them in a manner where it's appropriate and nice, that they will understand. Hitting your kid upside the head, or even allowing your aunts or uncles or cousins to hit your child upside the head, is not teaching them anything. Stop allowing people to hit your kid, and you stop hitting your kid. There's so many other ways to go about communication than just hitting somebody upside the head. Now, I understand, like, after a while, you just keep saying the same thing, and they are not listening. Okay. All right. Then you need a little pow-pow, because maybe you'll listen off of this, right? But when you just... you might be irritated one day and you just take it out on your child. Oh, shut up. Like, that's the person you take it out on. Not them grown folks. Not the boss that disrespected you. But you're going to take it out on the innocent kid that can't hit you back. Or that can't hit you back, but you want them to hit you back. Oh, I want you to fucking hit me back. I want you to try me. Like, what? I grew up in a household where literally my father is that aggressive, to the point you can't have a real serious conversation with him without him getting aggressive or upset. Like, chill. And then when I had this conversation with my brothers, they're like, well, it's because the environment he grew up in. I'm like, okay, I grew up in a very aggressive environment as well, and I understand that. I literally see it. I see what I'm doing. Why would I continue to do that? He knows what he's doing. Like, he reads books. I mean, let me not even say that. Even if you read books, it don't mean you're retaining the information. You could just be reading just to read. And that could be what he's doing. I mean, he listens to certain podcasts. Like, it's just like, you're not retaining any of the information, so it don't matter what you're doing. It don't matter. It don't matter that you're doing all this, because you're not using it in real life. You're not applying what the hell you just read about, what the hell you just listened to. Like, I really did grow up in a very toxic household. Like, I really did. And that right now is why I am the way I am. Like, why I'm so aggressive, why I speak the way I speak, why my tone is the way it is, because I had to be hard. I had to live in my masculine energy in my house. I did not have to I couldn't live in my feminine energy. And I honestly am still learning how to just remain in it, because it's so easy for me to revert back to my masculine energy. But I want to be soft. I want to be soft spoken. but I still want to be me, you know? Even when I'm upset, I want to be soft-spoken. I want to be able to speak to somebody in a tone that don't represent my anger. I want it to represent my character. No matter what you made me upset, I'm still gonna talk to you like you're a human being and like I respect you. And that's something I have to work on. And same thing with you. Like, even if you might be going through something and just any given thing just pisses you off, work on controlling that. When you say you're bored, there's always something you could work on with yourself. Literally. That's something I had to realize as well. Like, when I say I'm bored, babe, there's always something mentally you could start diving into, or some type of trauma I can start unpacking, so that you can never really be bored. There's always something you could do. You just don't want to do that. You know, you don't want to do that part. Because that part hurts. That part's ugly. That part makes you cry at any given moment of the day. But at the end, there's something so beautiful in it. I don't want to ever stop doing me. I don't want to ever stop being Mackenzie, because that is what's going to make me stand out from all y'all. 8 billion of y'all. If I stop being moi, if I stop giving y'all moi, then I'm gonna be just like the 8 billion. But if I continue to be me and keep it different, keep it sparky, keep it spooky, whatever, then I will forever be different. I'll forever stand out. I'll forever stand out. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I have some type of energy, some type of radiance through me that it makes people want to be my friend, makes people want to really get to know me. You know, even when I have my little bitchy moments, I'ma still keep it real with you. You know, I'm learning how to be a woman. That sounds crazy coming out my mouth, but I am. I'm literally learning how to be a woman, a loving, a caring, a gentle woman. I'm 25, y'all. Give me a sec. Give me a sec to get myself together. Lord have mercy. All my life I've had people tell me what to do. So now you throw me out there to the world and be like, figure it out. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I wasn't ready for college. I wasn't ready to be out there on my own. I still needed my mother. I still needed guidance. I still needed somebody to tell me when and what to do. I still needed that. Even if I was defiant, I still needed that. I was hurting. That's why I was defiant. That's why I was loud. People don't understand that obviously if a kid is acting out a certain way, there's something internal that we need to figure out. There's a reason for everything. We just gotta figure that reason out. As long as it takes. As long as it takes, you gotta do it. It don't matter. Push through. Push through the pain. Push through the no's. Push through the yeses. Push through. Push through the people telling you you'll never amount to nothing. Push through the people telling that you'll never be anybody. Push through. Who cares? People are gonna talk about you. People talk about me now. What? People talk about you all day, even if you're doing everything by their book or whatever book y'all life book that y'all got written down, because it seems to me everybody's perfect, you know? And y'all so quick to judge somebody for certain things. Like when women get pregnant, oh my God, that man ain't gonna marry you. Why the fuck do y'all go to the women? Go to the man. Why are you coming to me? You just had a baby for a man that ain't marry you? The man is the one that gets on the knees. You need to be go talking to the bruh. You need to be go talking to sir. Hey, sir. You need to be go ahead and get that girl that ring. She done had your baby. But no, y'all go to the women. You're stupid for doing that. Why would never? Okay, you would never. You would never. They did. Why are you doing that? Why are you literally judging for somebody by the way they choose to live their life? You're not taking care of that kid. You're not. And I don't care if you say, well, I pay taxes. I do that. Oh, girl, shut up. You ain't paying enough. You don't even make $100K a year. Girl, you ain't doing shit. Shut up. Same to you, boy. You ain't doing shit. Like, I pay taxes. Y'all using all my government funds and I'm doing this. Oh, please. Even if we gave you that money back, you still ain't gonna have it. That's what's wrong with people. I was literally in Home Goods. Why is it crowded? I know y'all ain't got no money, but you just spending because it's there. You don't need that stuff. All that shit in there, excuse my language, but all that nonsense in there, it's just packed out with a whole bunch of junk. Y'all do not need none of that stuff in there. It's just a want. Like, it's just a feeling to just make you feel like, dang, life feels a little bit better. But no, we ain't really gave it our all. We ain't really worked hard for real. I ain't really gave it my all. I ain't really worked really hard for real. I'm about to really give it my all. I'm about to give it my all because I want something that nobody else can get because it's already ordained for me. You can't get what's already coming to me. It's impossible. It says Mackenzie Johnson on it. It's going to me, not going to you. So whatever goes to you is supposed to happen. It's supposed to come to you for a reason. Figure out that reason and maybe life will be a lot more easier. Even if you don't figure out today, tomorrow, next year, 3 years, 4 years, 5, don't matter. As long as you keep trying. Giving up meaning you failed. Trying means at least you're going after something. And then when you land on that deathbed, at least I did something. And I can lay back and be like, I did try at life. I didn't just fold because they wanted me to. This world wasn't made to be easy, especially if you black. Girl, stop complaining. Get in a field. Boy, stop complaining. Everything that you want is right there. It's right there. You just gotta grab it. And the only way you grab it is through hard work. And only the strong survive. So you either gonna be strong or weak. Okay? End of that. I'm ending it right there. You either gonna be strong or weak. And over here, we on a strong team. Okay? I appreciate y'all for watching all the way through. I was really just yapping and rambling. Like I'm really feeling myself today. Like I'm trying to get back to me. Like I'm trying to get back to working out, focusing on what is supposed to happen and let it happen the right way. Like, for real, stop rushing stuff. Let it just flow. Woo! And the more you take care of your body, the more life gets easier. The more I take care of me and everything that suits me and everything that benefits me, life gets better. Life gets better. Life gets easier. Life ain't that hard when you start focusing on you. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love each and every single one of y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace in the Middle East.
Like so heavy, got a young walk around with a lean. Check me out.